Hey, this is Secrets of Lego Universe, and this is an interview with James Foster. What do you do for your job?
I'm a gameplay programmer, so I write the architecture that the designers and artists can build the game on to make all the cool features that you guys get to see. And additionally, I make some of my own features as well in the code that don't require much from design and art.
All right, very cool. So I've heard that you've basically done like all of the basic LU functions, like bouncers, the camera system, interaction, moving platforms, smashing, pets, and the pet minigame, and all that awesome stuff. So what is that like?
How I do it is basically writing logic that the computer can understand. So, you know, we have to tell it how to do every little thing that you see. We have to tell it when you step on a bouncer, which way you're going to bounce, how far you're going to go, all that kind of stuff. So, and it's very enjoyable working on a lot of the gameplay systems. Those are the things that the kids get to see the most of, I think. And those are like the really exciting things. So it's very rewarding types of things to do.
Very cool. That sounds pretty complicated because that must take a lot of like minor tweaks.
Yeah, in fact, you know, the designers will say we want bouncers in the game, and we'll create bouncers, and the kids go and test the bouncers, and they say, oh, these are not quite that fun. Okay, what else do we need? We need, you know, some kind of particle to make it look like it's pointing up, and we need the bouncer to be more recognizable, or you know, there's a lot of iterations done where the first pass is not very fun, and you have to make a lot of passes at it and tweaks to make it what it is in game, what you end up seeing in the final product.
And the final product is pretty awesome, I have to say. So, what behind-the-scenes stuff do you normally do? I know that you told me about a couple of that.
I mean, behind the scenes is the architecture that you don't get to see in the game. A good architecture is basically not seen by anybody because the things that are seen are the bugs, and that means that there's a problem. So behind the scenes, I work on features like bouncers, quick builds, those kinds of things. I work on tools that design and art can use to you know, identify bugs and help them fix things more quickly, or I give them features so that they can make cool custom missions, stuff like that.
So, do you think that players, when they find a bug, do you think that they report it because they want it gone, or do you think they take advantage of it and do something they shouldn't?
I think it depends on the bugs. Some bugs, there's no way to take advantage of it. Like it just, you know, something that just looks wrong. They'll report stuff like that. But you know, some bugs we've had in the past allowed you to dupe items to get money, stuff like that. Some people take advantage of it, but all we need is a few good citizens to report it, and we're usually able to track it down and get it fixed.
Cool. Very cool. So, what faction do you represent? What do you like?
The first one I chose was Assembly. I found that one to be really powerful at first with the combination of the turret for the engineer, the turret, and the personal fortress. Those two combined, you know, you could dominate a lot of things just solo. And they nerfed that a little bit, and so the engineer's not quite as powerful. And I tried Paradox as my second character, and that's what I'm currently playing on right now. I have like a level 34. And my Paradox character, it's a shinobi, and it's pretty powerful, a little bit more so than the engineer, I think. But there's a balance between each one, right? So with Paradox, I can regenerate my imagination, but with my engineer, I was able to regenerate my armor, which was kind of like health. So it's easier to, you know, live longer, I guess, with my engineer, but it's easier to do some more damage with the shinobi. So.
I like the Shinobi as well. So, what's your favorite world that you like to go to?
That's a tough one. It depends on what mood I'm in. If I want to fight, Crux Prime is the most challenging. But if I just want to hang out and relax, I tend to like Nimbus Station. There's some cool little parts of Nimbus Station that are really relaxing. The music in there, just the scenery, stuff like that.
Yeah, the original music that was in beta that's now only on the paths, that's like the best. I really like that. So, who do you work with and who helps you with that kind of thing?
Right now, I'm on one of the content teams that's run by Jordan, who you've met, and we're currently working on the next content release that's going to be coming out here shortly. And I'm the only programmer on the team, so most of my time is spent making sure that they don't get blocked by anything, and they're able to continue doing their work quickly without having to stop and wait on anything. So I kind of facilitate that for them.
So, what's the favorite release that you guys have done that, like?
My favorite existing release would probably have been 1.4 when Crux Prime came out. Nexus Tower release was nice too, though. No combat really in it, but it's nice to have a big central place like that for all the factions. So.
Yeah, that is pretty cool. So, what would you like to say to everybody that listens and everybody that experiences the stuff you do?
That's a good question. I would just say to have fun and be prepared for more awesome things to come. LEGO Universe is still just beginning, in my opinion, so I think it's going to be cool to see how it ends up over the years.
All right, thanks, Nick.
Thank you.
Signing out.